welcome back to those that came back. Those that are just bored and looking for something to do. Appreciate you being here. We're gonna play some Golf Impact. Maybe a short and sweet stream. Gonna shoot this round. The round just started. You see, we have 47 hours and 38 minutes left to play it, but I don't care. I'm gonna play it now because I'm awake. And for no other reason. So, hopefully we can score well. And maybe win a couple of legendary cards or something, right? Something we need, perhaps. I was very close to this hole in one the other day. I was wondering, I ain't got time. I mean, I could, but I almost dropped this hole in one. I was, half a cup away or something. I wish I remembered exactly what I did, but I don't, so fuck it, we're just gonna try. Probably gonna miss just left. Oh, that's a lot left. Alright, so that was too much curl. Still trying to figure out how to best count that curl. Look at that again. I'm gonna start trying to create some playthroughs for these tournaments, and we're gonna need curl on occasion, so see how I can. They got them little triangles, so I just want to see how it works. Okay, that's interesting. So when I pull, say, left curl, the circle moves to the right. There's arrows that we can count. So the right edge for the center of my circle is I think you got to use like the right edge of the circle, because if I use the center or the little dot, then that's not always going to be over something, but it also could be behind the ball. So if I use the right edge or the left edge, so if I move it right curl, then I'll use the left edge of the circle. If I use left curl, I'll use the right edge. So in this case, we're 2, 3, 4, 5.5 right curl. Left curl. Clearly too much. Probably should use maybe 3 right, left curl. 3 little triangles. It's interesting. Oh yeah, I'll show you what I'm talking about. So the curl, right? Reference. You pull it over the you got the center dot, you got the outside of the circle, and then you got the little dot that's in here in the strip of, I don't know what the hell you call them things. Arrows that point left and right, whatever. So when you move the ball over, that strip kind of, this ball slides to the right or slides to the left. So if we counted, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 from this dot. From this, call the dot center, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and a half. I'm thinking it needs 3 for that hole. What up, Mark? What's up, Michael? Waiter, welcome. So anyway, yeah. If you're curious, that's what I'm looking at. And that's what I'm talking about. So, and I always set that shot up the same way. And I usually get close. But I can never remember exactly what curl I use. So, I finally kind of looked at the curl. That's the first time I really actually looked at it. And kind of... so that I can modify it and repeat it. That's what I'm going to start using. We're just going to count those as 1, 2, 3, 4, right? So hole 1 needs 3 curl. Roughly. At 5.5. Uh-oh. I knew it. I thought I remembered. I wasn't quite sure. I don't really, I haven't put a lot of effort into that whole putting thing because I don't really need the gems. Don't really care. Maybe one day I'll sit down and try and work out the sequence needed to polish that off for free. Because it can be done. Just, I haven't messed with it. Alright, this par 3 here has been giving me fits. Not really sure the best way to approach it. I've tried a couple of ways and they all kind of are all over the... It doesn't get the... Which balls, man? Ah. I just had to let that go. I don't really have time to explore these holes, right? And look for good options. So I'm sorry, Michael. I'm sorry. Man, I would love to. The thing is, I would I would have to sell them, and I'd have to sell a lot of them, you know? And I just I don't think so. And it's not that I do it for the money. It's not, but I have to live, right? I have to pay bills and shit, and it's a lot of time and effort that has to go into that. And without a group of people to help me do them, it takes too much time to justify the little bit of money that I get from it. Like, I gotta go to work. Like, I've been having to go to work recently, uh, to make enough money to pay my bills and shit. So I'm trying to figure out if I can make it all work. Um, I'm considering kind of working with Johnny and the coalition, but he gives his stuff away. So, and he's doing master, and he gives it free. So it's kind of, you know, like when I get an opportunity, or Radu, maybe, but then he was doing other divisions, and I think he said he would come to expert, but I don't. I mean, I don't know that combined we can get it to a scale where I would be able to devote enough time into it to do it right, and still be able to pay my bills at the end of the month. My concern. So, the short answer is I don't know what I'm exactly doing. I'm still considering. I haven't taken away any options, right? I mean, I would love to produce guides and sell guides for whatever division is most needed. You know, expert. Usually, that's where most of the people know me from. Um, but I just don't know if there's enough people interested in that division and in my guides to be able to make what I need to make off of it, you know, given the amount of time that has to be put into it, which is quite a bit. So I don't know, it's a tough one. And I don't even mind doing it for a little reward. Like, I've never done this for money, like, as the goal. Like, money is not my goal in this at all. That's why my memberships are so cheap. It's, you know what I'm saying? I don't, I just tried to make enough to scrape by. I'm literally scrape by, and I'm good. I don't care about physical things. I'm not that kind of person. Every piece of furniture in my house is used and given to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't care. I'm good. I None of that shit matters. But I do care that, and I have to pay bills, and you know what I'm saying? Like, that shit I gotta get. I mean, it just has to be taken care of. So I wish I didn't have to. I don't want to. Who the fuck wants to pay bills? You know? But because I don't want to do it doesn't mean I can't. You know, I can ignore it. I'm also looking at, and this, I should have probably done this a long time ago. I've been injured for a while. I was severely injured several times, and like, I want to, and I should just go and get disability. Just never, I always wanted to go back to work. I always tried to go to work, and I still do some work, but man, it's to the point where I'm hurting so bad I can't do much. And I may end up having, oh, what the fuck? What? What the fuck was that? I didn't move that fucking target that much. I might have to go back and look at that. I've never had that happen. Ever. That is weird. But if I was able to get that and have income and not have to worry about my fucking bills, I'll do them, and I'll do them for, you know, a couple of dollars a month, right? I knew I was gonna choke that. I'm already fucking. Oh. Oh. Oh man. Well, that shot right there probably killed this tournament for me. One shot. One random crazy. I don't know. I guess I was running my fucking mouth and over adjusted the drive by a mile. I've never seen that before. I gotta see exactly what I did. .4. So I should be adjusting 1.7. That's what I adjusted. Oh, I guess I had some OP on it. Damn. Well, that wasn't that much, and that thing took off. Okay. It looks like I OP'd it when I must have been in a rush to pull it back. And I had some overpower. Wow. That's some powerful overpower. What's up, Brian? No, I mean, I've got physical issues that I've been having. I had a ton of steel fall on my legs. It broke both of my feet. When I was younger, I was in a wheelchair for 8 months. I had 30 something surgeries. You know, and it was a wonder I could walk again. And then I rehabilitated myself from that, and then joined the military. And then in the military, I got hurt a few times. Nothing crazy like getting shot or nothing, but a dirt bike accident and another freak accident that broke my leg again. And then also had a glass spike shoved into the bottom of my foot. Not shoved into my foot. I jumped off of my truck, landed on top of a broken champagne glass. So you got a champagne glass, you know, you got the base, you got the stem that comes up, and then the glass on top. Well, the glass on top was broken off. So it was just the base and the glass stem. And it somehow was in my garage and stood up on the base right behind my truck. I think the ex-wife did it. Not saying she did it on purpose, but like it was her stuff and she was moving out and maybe it got broken, she left it. Whatever the case may be. I come back from the grocery store. I grab 2 handfuls of groceries bags. I'm the guy that likes to make one trip. So I got 15 plastic bags on each hand, right? I'm trying to get them all. I jump out the back of my truck with all those groceries in my hand, and I landed right on top of that champagne glass stem that was standing up. So needless to say, it went through my shoe, through my sock, through my foot, hit the bone in the bottom of my foot, and then broke into several hundred pieces inside my foot. So I've had like trauma to my feet and legs, bad, and then also my back is jacked up from picking up on a water heater. So I've always, but even as hurt as I am, I've always just kind of just suffered through it because I don't like not being able to do something. Even if it hurts, I still do it. But I'm getting so old, and I've tore my body up so much. And I say I'm not that old, but I've pushed it so far that my body's like, yeah, man, screw you. We're done. So I might just go and do that and get it over with. I don't want to. I know I can get it. I got medical records and documentation and I've had to turn it down and not. When I was medically discharged out of the military, and when I could have gotten 100% disability from them, and I didn't want it because I wanted to work. And with 100% disability, you can't work. So I kind of turned it down, and they gave me some, but not much. So, oh my God, well, this fucking turn. Okay, well, you know what? I think I'm done. I don't think I want to play anymore. The fuck was that? I've never had this kind of shit happen. Crazy. It's all good, Shit happens. I'm not. I mean, I hurt, right? So what? Everybody hurts. Yeah. We all got our sad stories, right? I mean, it's part of life. It sucks. Fuck this. All right. Guess you're right, waiter. I ain't getting no 30. I'm not even gonna get a 5 because I'm fucking done. I'm like annoyed now. I'm gonna get a fucking bogey on this hole. Oh my God. Was probably the worst start to a tournament round I have had. And it's funny because this is the first time I try to put a stream out just for this game, right? My very first Golf Impact stream. And this is the start. What's up, John? Welcome. Thanks for the good luck. Take care, Michael. I will try to see about doing something, man. I'm still tossing ideas around, Michael. It's not nothing set yet. But thank you for the kind words. Good to know. shit. Ah, I don't want to play no more. You know what? You know what? That's fine. We ain't gonna fucking quit. You know, we're just gonna say, fuck it. I'm gonna beat my head against this post. I'm gonna keep playing. And we're gonna try and turn this lemon into some salty lemonade. Need more curl. What? What the fuck was that? Am I hallucinating? Well, you know what? I'm gonna leave this going as a shining example. So that maybe I bond with some of you that are watching in the realization that you're not the only one this shit happens to. Huh? Looky here. It happens to that dude too. See? You're not the only ones. Psycho squirrels. Word. PSYCO. We're so crazy we don't even use the H. Oh, shit. That is the closest I've ever been to making that shot. All right. I see how it's done now. This this is definitely, I think, the worst 9-hole stretch I've had in this game. It's pretty bad. This one always gets me too. Oh. Come on, move. Oh my God. Well, I just showed my baby account that I just started. I've got 29 games played. I won 27 of them. I've got 2 legendary cards unlocked. I'm just gonna have some fun now because I ain't winning anything. What I should do is stop playing and save my balls, but Oh, you can't see it. Hold on, I'll show you. There you go. Wait, did I drop that? I made that? Oh, shit. Oh, shit. That's the first time I make that fucking shot. Hold on, now I gotta see that shit. What? What? That's what I'm talking about. Damn, and I didn't even get to see it. That's fucked up. How the fuck do I find it now? I know there's gotta be a way, right? Should be up in here somewhere. Man. Man. Where's my shot at? I don't even know how to get to my fucking shot. Gotta be a way to replace your shots, right? I don't remember. Oh, here we go. Is it right? Oh, 09, par 5, shot 2. Oh, there we go, right there. Look at that. All right. Come on now. Watch this shit. You know why I aim so damn far to the left? Because every time I play this fucking hole, I miss it right. I said, you know what? Fuck it. I'm putting this bitch all the way to the left. If I'm going to miss it, I want it to be left of the hole. And apparently that's how you make it. Because apparently it went in. Damn, that looked good. I'll have to remember that. Where'd I go to get to that? Over here? Can you save it? Ain't no way to save it, huh? Damn. Hey, well, let me record that bit real quick. Bear with me. So, this is yeah. Par 5, albatross, crazy hole. Aim all the way to the left. Greenland Championship, hole number 9. Boom, baby. All right, cool. Got it. Got to, gotta go move that real quick. Put that in the right folder so I can find that shit later. Alright, so Greenland. Oh, I'll be. Perfect. Alright. Well, if I could do that a few more times, I might could salvage something. Maybe. What did that give me? A fucking 11 front? That's horrible. That's the worst 9-hole score I've ever had. 11. Alright, we only need a 19 back. Alright. Thanks, Ian. Appreciate it, man. Alright, so what we need 3. Right? 3 left curl. 3. Or somewhere along those lines. Oh, no. You don't want to do that. There's no adjustment. Oh, shit. Fuck timeout. Whatever. Oh! Fucking bullshit. God, I'm so bad. Wasn't supposed to adjust that. This shot is not I do this one with no adjustment. So, yeah. Oh, is that one? What is it's already like that can't be right, man. I have to use the center circle. 1, 2. Something like that, you know? Because I can't count. This is already at like 5 by the time I get the ball to the side. So I got to rethink that fucking counting method for that curl. Got to use the center circle. 1 ring per 2 miles an hour in general is the ring adjustment for this game. But when you get into wedge range like this, where I'm 8 yards or so, 7, 6, yards, whatever the case, anything less than 50 yards or less, generally will play around 2.3 to 2.5 per mile per hour per ring. So this would be 1.6. I'm gonna minus like 0.3, 0.4 and play at 1.3. That's usually what I do. So when I'm close to the green like that, divide the wind by 2, right? So 3.2 gives me 1.6 if I divide by 2. Then from there, I minus 0.3 if it's low wind like this and short. So in that case, I pull that 1.3. If you're really, really close, you better minus like 0.5. But I'm told by other people that, when you're short, it plays 2.25 per ring. And normal shots are 2 per ring. Yes. So from ring to ring, outside edge to outside edge is 10 rings. Each color, there's white, then clear, then white, I think, something like that, and then yellow in the middle. The outside white is actually 2 rings, right? The clear is 2 rings. And then the yellow, right? It's just 3 colors. It's white, cleared, and yellow. And the yellow is 2 rings, the clear is 2 rings, the white is 2 rings. Good morning, Stelios. Like, I'm really screwing this up, man. Usually I shoot around 28 to 29, somewhere around there, 27. And I'm just really, yeah, I'm not doing very well today. Good thing I decided to stream some Golf Impact at 3:09 a.m. You know? Ooh. Aha. I think I found how to play this hole. That's the closest I've ever been on this hole because every time I play it, the damn thing is either going way right or way left. But that went straight. So that is how I'm going to play this hole from now on. I like it. I didn't make it, but I was just trying something different. Because normally I would go up there and use just as little topspin as possible. I've even tried going up to the green and using backspin. I've tried the rough bump. None of it really worked, but that worked well. I think I might have finally figured out that hole. Interesting. Hole 11, right? I can record that real quick. Hole 11, Greenland, par 3. I don't drop this, but pay attention to the spins. I think I'm going to use full right spin and not full top spin, but a lot of top spin. And I'm going to put my second bounce up on the green. Or I'm going to pull it. I don't remember exactly. So this looks like, okay, that was a little bit of backspin. This is the closest I've come, so I'm recording this for future purposes. All right, that's gonna go just right and long. Just want to watch the spins again. Actually, that's good enough. All right, stop recording. Let me just rename that and throw it in the right folder. That's so I have that later. Trying to put together some shots for all these holes, and the par 3s have been kicking my ass. So I think I just got, hopefully, a consistent way to approach that hole. Hopefully. Find out next time I play it. The video motion, for instance, when the ball shot and it's in the air and you get that close up, feels like you're watching a Japanese 90s cartoon. Well, this game is made by Koreans. So they're not that far away. Maybe they grew up watching 90s Japanese cartoons. I mean, look, the graphics on this game don't compare to Golf Clash, right? They don't. I mean, Golf Clash is superior in that department. The mechanics of the game and stuff. You see how, like, I'm barely moving my finger here, and this shit, sometimes it gets crazy. And they got some of these things, like they got this stupid, you see the little one and the bag right there? This giant fucking square right there, kind of just centered in the fucking screen for no fucking reason. Like, so many times I'm trying to move my screen and make adjustments, and that stupid bag is in the worst possible place ever, and it keeps wanting to give me open bags and switch fucking bags on me. It's just like they didn't even put any thought into where that bag was gonna be situated. Just kind of like, even the ball. Look at the ball, the little square the ball is in relation to the take shot button. Why the fuck would that be up so high? Why wouldn't it be in line, centered with the take shot button? Why wouldn't you have your bag, your golf bag button right next to it, in between the ball and the take shot button? Like, you know what I'm saying? None of it makes sense. It's just thrown in there, you know, thrown together. Fuck it, whatever. But with that being said, you know, those are minor details, man. It would, I imagine that it's probably very difficult to code this type of game to make it run as smooth as Golf Clash runs. The coding and software behind Golf Clash is the reason that EA Sports bought them, okay? So it's good, really good, and it's not easy to duplicate. And they paid a whole shitload of money to get it. That tells you how good it is. So I can let them slide on that stuff because I know that's going to be really difficult to take care of. But minor things like placement of icons and shit like that, man, that can all be fixed pretty easily. When I was playing my opening round, I'm trying to select a ball. I had to click on that fucking ball 6 times to get it just to acknowledge my click and change balls. And then by the time it does, I time the fuck out, right? Because the game won't let me select the fucking ball I want. Not that I'm not sitting there tapping my damn screen the whole time, right? Don't have those issues in Golf Clash. Don't have them a whole lot here, per se. But it does happen occasionally, like just had it happen to me. So, yeah, there's a couple of issues on that end. However, overall, I think that when it comes to the stuff that you can get without spending money, the clan stuff, the tournament stuff with no opponents, the wins and the holes, and just the adjustments and just everything else about the game, in my opinion, exceeds Golf Clash. The only part that they fall short is on the engineering software side and some of the graphical department. But it's a fun game. You don't need to do a whole lot to enjoy it. And you don't need an app, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just kind of like a no stress golf game, and it's fairly close to Golf Clash. So you can play it. If you're familiar with Golf Clash, you can play this game. Right? You're already familiar with it. You can play this one. You can pick it up without having to do much, and you know how to play it. And you can have some fun with it. And you don't have to get stupid involved. You know what I'm saying? As far as like spending a whole lot of time and effort trying to figure out shots and getting crazy with it. Like, it's just overall more enjoyable to play it. It's simpler, less complicated, no crazy, 5 different fucking wind angles. There's no potholes ingrained into the fairways and greens so to cause people to be inconsistent. Like, there's slopes, right? There are slopes that make it difficult, and I'm okay with that. It's not littered with fucking potholes. I'm gonna miss that. So all those things to me make it better. See, everything's flat. Now, it might rise, it might fall. There's definitely right to left. You've seen it on my Albatross, right? You've seen how much that ball curved to the right? That's a hardcore hill that fucking thing is on, right? But it's not a hill that's full of potholes. Because if that was in Golf Clash, you'd have the hill and it would have dips and humps spread throughout it. Everywhere your ball lands has a dip or a hump in it in Golf Clash. That's their way of making the fucking holes inconsistent, or making it very tough to try and replicate shots. But they're ruining it, right? It's no fun if you can't. Like, I mean, in this game, I can step up. I played them a couple of times, these holes. I got a general idea of what I need to do. And that general idea is going to get me close, right? You can't do that in Golf Clash anymore. You used to be able to. You can't anymore. There ain't no telling what the fuck's going to happen now. Because it's designed now to be inconsistent. Yeah, this one also gives you elevation, right? So if you're watching, you look on my target, I believe it tells you, if you're shooting uphill or downhill, how many yards uphill, how many yards downhill, right? Another bonus. It's lots of free balls, huge bonus. Free access to legendary cards, bonus. Free access to free gems every week, bonus. Like, the clan works together as a clan in a tournament round. I mean, I like that idea a lot. You're not just grinding for points or whatever, right? You're actually playing. if you play together as a clan and you do well, you get free paid balls. Just fantastic, man. It's a reward worth having, right? It's not a fucking centurion that nobody needs, wants, or uses anymore. It's money balls that people want and use. The wind arrow is super stable, real easy to line up. The tournament rounds between front and back are usually very similar. Might be slightly different. You might tee off from a slightly different spot, but very close. So if like that hole that I albatrossed, where it's got the huge slope in it, once you figure out, you know, okay, this green slopes to the right, or this green slopes to the left, you kind of get an idea how to play the shot. Even if you're in a different kind of area, you're driving exactly the same, or whatever, you're a little shorter or a little longer, you can still play the hole the same general way and get the same general results. You don't have to change a bunch of shit and crazy shit, you know, like just overall easygoing. And they do have slopes all over the greens. You can see them in the picture. You know, everything has slopes to it, but it's just not potholes. It's rolling slopes. As a you know, some flat areas, some mounds and hillsides and such, but it's all rolling stuff. Nothing that looks like a fucking Louisiana highway, you know? Like right here, I think this tee on the back is a little bit higher up in the tee box than it is on the front nine, because on the front nine I can't reach quite this far. So I have no idea. Might be too much, might not be enough. Not enough. I couldn't remember what I needed to do there. Anyway, there's lots of reasons I like the game. A few things I don't like about it, but the things that I don't like about it, I mean, you know, they kind of just are what they are. It's not so bad that it makes me not want to play it. It's just annoying occasionally, right? And I can live with that, because Golf Clash is annoying a lot more than occasionally these days. We'll play that tournament that they got right now. Tell me you enjoy it. I'll call you a sadist. Just painful. Painful. You can play for fun, but don't expect to finish high in the tournament. Not playing for fun. Don't expect good rewards. Ain't gonna happen. You better either spend time or spend money on that game if you want to do decent. Sometimes both. I don't remember what I did here. Here somewhere. Alright, we got a shot at the albatross. Come on, get in the hole. What? Oi. Okay. I guess I need to leave more of a buffer there. Now I know. See, I'm 54 yards here. Which would give me like just less than 3 rings. I'm still gonna take some off of it. It don't matter anyway, because I just hit like a massive great rate. But so we had 54 yards. 2.85 was the adjustment there. I would still pull that like 2.5, 2.6. Not quite 2 per. I mean, a little more than 2 per. Sorry. I usually make those, but and so look, even though like you see here, my clubs are trained up in there and they're moving, the needles move pretty slow for the most part, so it makes it fairly easy to get yourself a perfect shot. However, if you go and you look at the needle, if you don't hit dead center perfect, you're not gonna get a dead center perfect result. So even though the needle is really slow, and it's easy for you to get the game to tell you perfect, being slightly off center moves the ball in whichever direction you're slightly off center. So even if you say it says perfect, if the center of that arrow is right of your center line, then your golf ball is going to go right of the line that you aimed it on. You got to hit it center arrow perfect. But once you get your clubs leveled up and the fucking needle is moving like a sloth, it's not really that hard to do. So it'll be tough in the beginning, but the more you play, the more you train your clubs, the easier it becomes to hit perfect. So you make progress learning, you know, how to play it and all, and your clubs also progress and get easier to play. So you're learning and it's getting easier at the same time. Now, how nice is that? Versus the opposite. You can play Golf Clash for 6 years and it's still not easy. And then this shit happens. Like, what the fuck is that? See, that's just slightly left of center. And I missed the whole fucking rough. And went out of bounds. I need to find a better shot for this anyway. So, this is a good time to look. I never really looked for any other shots here. So, I don't know. What's, I'm sure that there's got to be a better way, right? Probably something similar to that albatross, I would think. How everything curves around. Maybe in this area. Just for giggles, I'm going to record this just in case I get lucky. Oh, shit. Now I got a headwind. You asshole. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about this one. Tough. I've been playing the rough bump, but the rough bump is very, very finicky. I'm gonna have to find a different way to play this one. Well, this will officially be my worst tournament round ever, but got a couple of things accomplished. Figured out how to drop that albatross, and I also figured out how to play that par 3. So I think that's going to be beneficial in the long run, because the albatrosses and the par 3s are what's going to separate you in tournament rounds. They're not easy. And when you figure them out, you really get an advantage. I'll show you some. I'll go through some of these rounds after I play 18. And you're going to see very few albatrosses and par 3 hole-in-ones. That might end up in the rough on the right. Nope, I'm good. Cool. Now this one you can get the albatross. It's pretty straight up. I've dropped this albatross before. It also turns to the right. Not much. Not like them other ones. Sure, I got room to adjust. That should be in the hole. Double Albie on hole 9, man. Bang, bang. It's too bad I get 2 albatrosses in my worst round ever. Don't you like how that shit works, right? Worst round ever. 2 albatrosses. Fucking game, man. Gotta love it. All right, Stelios, take care, man. So real quick, I'm shutting her down anyway. I'm getting ready to go fishing in a couple minutes, but we just want to take a little look at the other scores, right? Well, there ain't many people played yet, so ain't gonna be able to see much. But I mean, this guy's got no albatrosses and no par 3 birdies. So your par 3s are hole 2, 5, and 8. No par 3s, no albatross, right? Same. And that's kind of, I mean, not many people have really played yet. I don't think I can go back and look at the other rounds either. But those are where you make your money, right? So we can get those sorted. You can certainly rack yourself some. Here's the deal with the tournaments. So, and as with everything, like this game is primarily driven on trying to acquire legendary club cards. So you can get a bag that looks like this, right? All of these cards, all free from the game. All from the long drive. All from collecting gems and buying the cards in the shop. And from the golf pass, the free golf pass. Right? So the first row to the left is free. And then you got 2 paid passes. Well, I do the free one. Look, you completed. As you see there, I did. That's a legendary card, right? That's a free card. You get, when you get your trophies to 1475, you get a free legendary card. For the tournaments, you learn the shots and you get good at it. You finish first, second, or third, you get legendary cards. If you finish just top 100, you see the L in the bag all the way to the left. So you're guaranteed, you know, 1 epic, 1 rare. You get 45 cards with a chance at a legendary card. So all the bags that come in the tournament have a chance. It's a small chance, but have a chance to give you a legendary card, which is cool. If you get top 3, you're guaranteed a legendary card, right? And I'll just tell you for the record, I have gotten a legendary card out of a regular bag. So it does happen. But there's, you know, the long drive. This is where I get most of them. Now I screwed this one up because I was supposed to slice it and I didn't. I just shot it straight into the beach. But the rewards here are where you get most of your legendary cards. All you need to finish is top 5 and you get a legendary card. If you finish first, you get 2. This is where I got most of my clubs unlocked. You get 2 free shots at it every week. 2 free every week. Get good at it, you're going to start building up your legendary cards and your clubs. And then all you got to do is train. Train for free, right? Or if you wanted to buy them, you see here, there's a legendary card for gems. 3,000 gems. You can unlock a legendary club or buy a card. If you're cheap and you don't care which one you get, you can come down here and you buy the legendary bag for $25.60. You'll get a legendary card, but it's just going to be a random one. So you can even save gems, get it for cheaper, and still get a legendary card. So if you need all of them, that's a good place to start, right? And like I said, I don't spend money on the game, so all the gems I get, I save them up. When I get 3,000, I go buy a card that I want. Right? I'll wait for it to come into the shop, and then I'll get the card I need. Free. So, pretty cool that you can get all that stuff for free. And kind of fun game to play. So, good luck, everyone, in your rounds, whether you're playing this or you're playing Golf Clash. Please don't forget to, let your pets out. Have them spayed or neutered. Tell somebody you love them. Give them a hug. Slap their butt, courtesy of Rockwood. And, most importantly, be a good human, right? That's it. What we really need in this world. Good humans. So please, be the change that we need to see. Take care, everyone. I'm out. Peace!